All right, let's talk about what's coming. We are heading into a truly legendary year in the Taoist calendar. 2026, the year of the infamous fire horse. And trust me, this is not just any old zodiac sign.
See, this isn't just another year. The fire horse has a reputation that swings between two wild extremes. It's known for being a time of absolutely brilliant victory, or, on the flip side, a period of infamous chaos.
You know, according to Taoist wisdom, not all years are created equal. Some kind of smolder, others flicker, but a few, like the one we're heading into, just absolutely blaze. So today, we're going to break down exactly what that means. Let's decode this legend.
To really get a handle on the fire horse, we've got to start with the horse itself. It is the foundation for everything we're about to get into.
So here it is, the character for horse. It's the 7th of the 12 earthly branches in the zodiac, but this is way more than just a symbol. It's a piece of history. It represents expansion, victory in battle, a spirit so powerful it was revered by emperors.
So, what's the personality of a horse at its core? Well, they are the life of the party. We're talking bright, super popular, and incredibly adventurous. They're frank, direct, and they follow their gut feelings with some seriously sharp intuition. But, and here's the catch, they can also be completely wild, impulsive, rebellious, and kind of notorious for getting distracted before a project is even done. It's this amazing mix of sunny charm and completely untamed energy.
All right, now let's add the second really crucial ingredient to this mix, the element of fire. This, my friends, is where things really start to heat up.
In Taoist thought, fire is the most yang, that means masculine and active, of the 5 elements. I want you to think of the peak energy of summer, the intensity of the planet Mars, and just pure, radiance happiness. That right there is the essence of fire.
But here's the thing, not all fire is the same. You've got yin fire, which is kind of like the gentle, mysterious flame of a candle. And then you've got yang fire, symbolized by burning wood. It's the brilliant, life-giving, and, well, overwhelmingly powerful energy of the sun. For the fire horse, forgets a candlelight. We are dealing entirely with this powerful yang state.
Okay, so we have the untamed horse, and we have the brilliant energy of yang fire. So what happens when you put them together? Well, you get the one and only fire horse.
Now here's what makes the fire horse so incredibly unique. The horse's own fixed element is, you guessed it, also fire. So in a fire year like 2026, this sign gets a double dose of that fiery influence. It's just a massive amplification of everything we've been talking about.
And this quote from the source material just perfectly captures the central puzzle of this sign. The fire horse is gifted with just immense talent, but that brilliant mind is paired with this restless spirit that gets bored in like an instant.
Let's take a closer look. We're talking about a magnetic, passionate personality that literally no one can tell what to do. They famously refuse to work hard in the traditional sense, but at the same time, they have this uncanny intuition for spotting opportunities. They've got a lightning-fast temper, but are just as quick to say they're sorry. And above all else, if you try to control or restrain a fire horse, they will rebel. Every time.
To really grasp this unique energy, it helps to see it in contrast. So let's compare our fire horse to another powerful warrior type from the zodiac, the white or metal horse.
I mean, the contrast here is just night and day. The red horse's symbol is burning wood, representing this wild, creative passion. The white horse's symbol? A weapon, symbolizing disciplined, focused force. One is a rebellious fire, the other is a sharpened blade, and their challenges are totally different too. The fire horse has to overcome its refusal to just buckle down and apply itself, while the metal horse is always battling its own arrogance. So this is the crucial point. What does all of this intense, fiery energy actually mean for everyone in the year ahead, no matter what your own sign is?
Okay, so in general, any horse year rewards boldness. It's a time for adventure, for surprising romances, and most importantly, for decisive action. Procrastination? It just does not work in a horse year. Success comes from making quick, intuitive moves.
But, and this is a big but, here's the warning. Under the horse's powerful influence, there really is no middle ground. The potential outcomes are extreme. On a global scale, this energy can fuel way stronger economies and big industrial growth. Or it can trigger chaos and collapse. It's all or nothing.
So faced with this intense energy, how do we navigate it? How can we harness the fire without getting burned? Well, the ancient texts actually give us a pretty clear path. So how do you thrive in this firestorm? The wisdom here is threefold. First, you have to embrace dynamic action. Since the horse's intuition is razor sharp but its attention is short, this is the year to trust your gut and act fast. Second, you must develop a sense of justice, the wisdom the texts call knowing when to stop. This is the critical counterweight to that rebellious, volatile temper. And finally, the ultimate balancing force is to cultivate a warm-hearted generosity. That is the key to transforming that raw, single-minded power into true, lasting success for everyone.
Ultimately, 2026 is handing us a torch. It's a year that promises incredible energy, passion, and the power to make decisive, lasting change. The flame is coming. The only real question is, what will you choose to illuminate with it?